Kilo Ali Flow. Look, from the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of to the Golden Glide. The lows and highs.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. But tonight we begin Week 8 with a good matchup for you here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Houston Texans. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not... You want to start the game?
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside deal. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. You look at this Jaguar defense. They sit at number 20 in the NFL right now against the run.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Set.
On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
The tackle by Jack Campbell. It's a pickup of 3.
Once again, Judkins trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Baylor Tiger.
Here's Herbert. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. They snap it to Herbert. That's to his running back, complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. So after the conversion on fourth, here's first and 10 just outside of the red zone. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He'll swing this out to Judkins. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Set. Baylor Tiger. Set.
Again, Herbert. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. This now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's third and long.
Hey, count. Ready.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
Brandon, we we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Set. Ready.
Herbert now. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And this defense holds on the Knights' opening drive. They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. You look at the defense for these Texans. It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game? You're playing a Thursday night. Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Shuck. Loose inside the 30. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A big play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Lutz good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night, well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. Well, backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun, Shuck. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Jamison Williams, 42 yards. And the Jaguars are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Lutz with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 23.
Here's Herbert. This is caught. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Set.
Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. And Xavier Worthy taking it in. And the Texans have got it back to within a score. So the touchdown there, and that play, the tap pass, so simple, Charles, on the face of it, but what makes it so difficult for defenses to stop?
I think it's the precision and the quickness in which the play occurs, because the slap gets to the quarterback. He's essentially playing volleyball with it, just immediately just shoveling it forward. And when that receiver is at a full head of steam, if you don't take the edge away, he's got a chance to get to the corner and get upfield. But if you take the edge away, that's your chance to disrupt that play.
And no disruption there, that's for sure, as it winds up 6 points. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further, as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point, because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Complete, and he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The Jags with a football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play action now. Shuck. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
From the gun, Shuck. He'll swing this out to Blue. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
On first down, it's Blue. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
But when you're able to break a run against a cover 2 or a 2-deep zone, safeties are back a little ways. What you're counting on is the guys taking care of business up front and then maybe climbing to the second level, that offensive lineman or tight end getting up to the second level and able to block the safety in order to create a big run.
And making those linemen work with a couple blocks. They look good doing it there. That'll give them 8 that time. And they'll be left with second and a couple. Handoff, Blue running right. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
First down goal, Jacksonville.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jaguars have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. What's good on the extra point? And the lead is up to 15 now.
Texans 6.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now it's Herbert. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Nick Herbig able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, defensively, they're doing everything they can to protect this early lead after giving up a touchdown on their last drive.
Herbert. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
He's got a man. Complete. That'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first.
31 yards. And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one goes for 24 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Crowd right.
Herbert throwing again. Checks it down to Jenkins. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Herbert off of play action. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14.
Hey, go Lion. Go.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14.
59. 80.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Looking to put a drive together. To throw is Shuck. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Play fake, Shuck. That one complete to Trey Tucker. And they work this well upfield across the 45. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down of the play.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing, Shuck. This one into the hands of Will Mallory. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big pickup of 38.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
Jacksonville. Jameson Williams with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars continue to pull away here in this first half. Lutz will look to add the extra point. He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute long, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Complete to Austin here over the middle. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
13 yards on the play. And the Texans first down.
Here's Herbert. That is caught. McMillan with it. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Another Texans first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
21.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. And Xavier Worthy with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Texans get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
Texans 14.
Boy, still a half-plus to play, but it is a two-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more to try to keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They go again with Blue. And he stopped immediately there. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Shuck now to throw. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4.
15 yards. And it's 4th down.
They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
That was 4th and a mile. Almost 4th, and why are you doing this? I mean, they got it done, though. Went up and got it. What a big-time pickup.
I was just going to say that. It's a receiver. You got to have that go-get-it attitude. He had it there.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now a handoff to Blue running left side. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Here's Shuck. Drops it to Boo. Complete. He stiff arms it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
That's another Jaguars.
To throw now, Shuck. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
60 bucks.
Here's a give, left side, Blue with it. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 55 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Shuck. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Off the RPO. Now loose football. The ball comes out, and the Texans scoop it.
Well, CD, that's one of those plays you put a mark by. I mean, that could be a big momentum swing here in the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, we may have to revisit it, right? Because if that drive ends up in the end zone, they're sitting pretty at that point. Now, instead, it's a 2-score game that has a chance to tighten up considerably.
On the ground, it's Jenkins to start the drive. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line.
Thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
A toss to Jenkins, running right. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4.
Well, it's tough time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Completes it to Austin.
And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And the Jags are going to have it here just past the 25.
I guess we're at the point of the game where they do need to open up the playbook a little bit, start to take some chances down the field, but that one did not go as planned.
Yeah, these guys need something good to go their way, and they took an opportunity to take that shot there, but obviously that's not going to help.
And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. It's a big play for the Jaguars. And even 60 yards.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one on to the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
Well, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play.
Here we go.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
From the gun, Shuck.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone good.
And Herbert, his 3rd interception.
Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
At the 20-yard line.
19.
Here's Shuck out of the shotgun. Now he's going to step in.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ballgame as it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Texans are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We got two. Right here, three. Remember, it was two in a row. Did we hit three?
And got his man, complete. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Jamison Williams.
31 yards.
And the Jaguars are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Texans 14. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get two more possessions.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Herbert now. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know, what do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
On 3rd down is Jenkins.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
A loss of 2 yards.
Let's go.
It's 4th down.
4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that is incomplete.
jumbo jet. It wasn't easy.